Yep,
And we've got one more set for the night. This time, Platinum. It's going to be OpiWrites versus Rov.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be this is gonna be a
It'd be a
fun
sniper
one. I
fest.
think if by fun if you think that constant sniper wins are fun, which you might, some might. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows? Maybe it's all spy wins for a change.
I mean, really high level sniper play is always a joy to see, almost as much as really high level spy play is.
Yep.
Yep. And going into our draft, there are 0 surprises from Opie's side. Banned from
Bands
Aquarium.
Oh.
Doubles Ballroom. That is OpiWrites right there.
Yep.
Ballroom is just such a good venue.
Yep. It's just like a rectangle, but it's a very good, very well designed rectangle.
It's a very special rectangle, and it's
Yep.
it's got grates. Who doesn't like some grates?
So it's going to be Ballroom doubled, and then Library doubled, and then Pub 3 of 7, Gallery, High Rise, and Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's get this thing underway. Starting, as we've said, on the doubled Ballroom, it's going to be Rov on the sniper side to start things out versus OpiWrites Spy. Let's get this thing underway in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And OpiWrites does locate the seduction target eventually. It's going to be 51% off of that first flirt at the green bookcase while we finish up our drink. Now, green book in hand, and that is a nice start.
Yep, and doesn't surprise me at all to see us go for finishing this flirt right away. Kane has other ideas, though.
Yeah, unfortunately picked that exact moment to go put their book away. So, no to flirt right off the top, but are still in conversation with the double agent. Unfortunately, OpiWrites decides that this is not quite the time for that. Not enough people in conversations. So he's just going to step away to an innocent conversation by himself to have a look around, see if he can find a good slot in the party, and steps himself into yet another innocent conversation. This one, unfortunately, with the suspected double agent in it. It's going to be a purloin. It's going to be a green purloin right smack in the middle of the game fairly early on. There's the flirt getting done as well off of a 2-flirt and in conversation with the double agent, but there's the purloin getting taken, so not a lot of a chain there.
Yeah, it was seen on Rov's side. There's a bit of a shake. I think.
Bit of a wiggle. I don't think Rov has a good track of this purloin chain, which means Opie could be in a fairly commanding position in this spy game.
Yeah, I think the timing was pretty interesting. We were in the back of a conversation. There was some good cover.
Still not quite willing to pull the trigger on the contact as of yet. Still plenty of time, minute and 30 to play. It's going to be side statues, and Rov had a good enough track of the purloin chain to be willing to take a shot for that.
Yeah, and this can overwhelmingly feel like an OpiWrites move. You go, you get your one hardtail done and then go for center inspect. Interesting time to shoot, unless we had credited a bug somewhere, which I don't see where that would have been. But yeah, there it is.
Yeah, absolutely. OpiWrites, man, that was a bit of a statement shot from Rov, actually. It's going to put Opie on the back foot a little bit next time they step into the spy. But first, they've got one as the sniper to go through versus Rov's spy side in 3, 2, 1, playing it. A little bit of an odd path to open up the game, but it is nice and close to the seduction target in the end of it, and it is a green test for 51% as well.
love to see it. Our seduction target also leaves.
Ambassador drops in to say hi. We're in range for this. We just have absolutely no cover.
Yeah, I think we're in just a great spot in range that Amba isn't
Yeah,
getting pushed
absolutely.
out. So if we can hope that a large friend joins up next to us, we find the right moment, you know, it might be interesting to go for a standing bug here.
Well, it's
Banana
going to be a
bread.
fake contact to try
Oh.
to distract. Kane drops in to say hi. The bug comes off. I think it was completely clean. That was a glorious play from Rov. That's the bug done as we step in next to our seduction
Banana
target.
bread.
It's very fun to take take a banana bread like that. We lose a lot of the party as low lights, but hey,
But you
good
got a
one.
bug off of it.
We did.
That's so big. There's the flirt getting done. Still 2 minutes to play. 2 missions to go. Contact still available. Inspect still available. And I don't think there's any heat at all on Rov yet.
Yeah. With the party so narrowed, we still have to find a way to get another mission besides our contact. May have to have a lot of sense to get, you know, get an idea for who might remember who hasn't been eliminated, you know?
Absolutely. Into center statues we go to get one more mission completion. This will be our third.
Yeah.
A highlight comes with it, just to memorize statue visitors. But if OpiWrites is able to find this shot off of the contact, I will be extremely impressed indeed. That said, OpiWrites is an extremely impressive player. Here we are in conversation with the double agent. The conversations aren't terrible, but they're not great either.
Yeah. And this
And
is
a
really
lot of the
tough
people
part.
outside conversations are the ones we need in them. Wheels joins in. It looks like the general joins in. Oprah joins in. Now is the moment. The moment is here. Please, why aren't you pressing the button? This is the moment. This is it. Rov? Okay, now he takes it. It's a white test. 20 seconds as
Banana
the
bread.
contact comes off. How does
Oh,
Opie
no.
react to this? 5 seconds. It doesn't look like they're lining anything up. And Rov gets it done on the spy side.
Yes. I was so concerned when Amba joined next to us that we could somehow get credited. But thankfully we don't. Rob gets a
Yeah,
spy win.
at this high of a level, I think I'm fairly certain Opie is a strong enough player to know that no bug had occurred, even at that difficult of an angle.
Yeah. It's just such a scary situation after having done center inspects, but you know, a good place
Yep.
for Rob to be in.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And Rov able to get it done off the spy side to open up the festivities. It's 2-0 in their favor, with Rov back on the sniper in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Some more green bookshelf action.
Immediately pulls it out, too. Rov was preoccupied at the other end of the party. This is just straight bookcase to bookcase, looking to slam this thing down. Transfer microfilm is done, and Rov, I think, is none the wiser.
Yeah, and that's huge. Getting a getting anything past Rob is a feat.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. And that is a big thing to get by as well. 51% on that opening flirt. The green tests have been incredible so far.
yeah, and we're not wasting any time.
OpiWrites barely ever does on the spy side. Transfer microfilm done, 51% on the flirt, in an innocent conversation by ourselves, so we should be able to step out to wherever we want to as of next, in the place we want to go. is here with the double agent, it looks like. Although, not a ton of people in conversation.
Yeah, a few out. We're getting... this might be an okay time.
It's sort of on that
Ooh.
edge between good and not so good. But people starting to file in a little bit, settle down and talk. Difficult fingerprint attempt, not able to quite come off of this drink, unfortunately. So he's not going to be able to go that route, but the contact comes off. So that's at least a second mission done. We still have half a flirt in the pocket as well.
Yeah.
Don't think he wants to go back to bookcase, though. He doesn't want to put that in Rov's head that he's been doing stuff at those.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be remembered as having been to blue if that was seen at some point. So we're in an interesting pickle in that I'm sure it would have been much, much more preferable to just do 2 fingerprints and call that our 4th mission.
Yeah.
Now we'll be in a position where we might have to do 3.
And now the timer has put us in a very difficult spot. It's a minute left to play, and into center statues we go. I actually like going for the flirt first there to give the section target time to put that statue down. They actually wind up going for a 1 cycle, so it doesn't matter anyways, but not picking up that statue too fast was a nice little move there. Rav, though, is willing to credit it. The shot comes off. That is a hell of a shot. Good lord.
Yeah, geez. It's hard to know exactly what it was, you know? Could it be possible that we had the transfer credited and we were just waiting? Is it partial inspects or partial fingerprint and then center inspects at this point in the game? I don't know.
I don't know.
Or maybe just the delay to which we did the pickup was enough.
Don't know. Either way, what a wild shot from Rav.
Well, that's how you end up being the person who wins every recent event. So there you go.
Absolutely. OpiWrites now on the sniper side for the last game of Ballroom, yet to get on the board. This is definitely where you want to start getting into the swing of things. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. This is Rav on the spy side with a chance to go up 4-0 on a sweep on Ballroom.
Just a incredibly demoralizing position for Opie to be in on his doubles venue.
Especially getting caught out on such a strong spy game, too. It really looked like they would have been okay there. Also, I think every single first flirt has been a green test.
Yeah. The green tests are big.
Yeah, absolutely. Not going for the contact there too early on, just stepping out and keeping an eye on the party.
Yeah.
It's going to be an early briefcase to start the fingerprint here.
Yeah. Do we have the option to just drop? We do that. Okay. Our selection target also goes for a fingerprint. And now might feel like a time to consider going for that contact. We're in the right spot.
Yeah,
A few people have just joined here. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like Rav is too keen to take it.
Yeah, I think really wanting to make sure that the the conversation
Yes,
settle on a good spot.
it was the old just
Uh,
one more scenario, and unfortunately, as soon as he hits that right click, a couple people step out. So it's not the contact they wanted, but not
oh,
certainly not a disaster.
yeah. Would have been interesting to go for drive-by bug there. We decided not to, and I think Opie was in a spot where they would have seen it.
Well, there's the flirt done in 2. And we're in a decent position to take a reverse drive-by if the ambassador gives us another shot at it.
Yeah, like to see another fingerprint. I'm not sure if there have been many others left.
Yeah, the ambassador has not been particularly handsy this game.
Mm.
There's the reverse drive-by, starting moving right at the end as well to cover it up a little. That is a beautiful little move from Rob.
There it is.
There's the print coming off at the end on the side statues. That was a truly fantastic spy game, and it is a sweep on Ballroom. It's 4-0.
Wow, just incredible to see. You know,
That was one of the nicest bugs I've seen in a while.
yeah, I gotta look at
Just
that again.
absolutely nailing down the sniper angle. That is so hard to do on the spy side, knowing whether your arm's going to be covered by a pillar like that.
Yeah, it looks like Opie was kind of zoomed the whole time, and perhaps feeling that the ambassador was in a spot where he was very safe. Rav was behind a pillar, um, from Opie's angle, so
Yeah,
very
just
cool.
just good stuff. And now OpiWrites suddenly one venue in, and they find themselves at a huge deficit going into the spy side of library. Any 5 of 8 in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, we get
Ladies
a
and
parlay
gentlemen,
player.
the worst flirt in the game. We found it. It's 17%.
But it was so free. Yeah. But not much else to say so far.
Why do it feels like we're trying to time our flirt to 17%? Like, you don't do that. Why are we still here? Innocent drink take? This is a very odd start.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Opie is adapting a bit, realizing that playing their usual game has
Maybe.
not been going very well. Rav has really picked up on some behavioral consistencies with OpiWrites. So
Rob is aware of the shenaniganry that is OpiWrites. So it's going to be a very slow start, a green timeout at the window. 17% flirt, a difficult fingerprint. They were able to hit it, so that could be really big moving forward.
ooh. And we don't even bother starting to return it. And I'm not sure when Ambassador returned to the bookcase. That might have been legal, but it also might have just been Opie trying to save time and hopefully not getting credited for it.
Indeed. So Opie really taking this as slow as they can, letting Rov build up as much suspicion as possible elsewhere before they start going in for missions.
Yeah. So we'd really like to get some more flirt. Pearls does leave, so.
I mean, we would really just like to get progress at all. We're down to 3 minutes. And we have a print and a 17% flirt. And we're just sitting here chatting up this man's. We're taking fake contact. It's a 5 of venue. Oh, we get low lit here. That's think that's a fairly good low light. It's just also wrong.
Yeah, but it's really fun. It's
I think
interesting, right?
OpiWrites might know it as well.
Yeah. Like maybe Rob assuming that OpiWrites just would refuse to take a contract like this unless it was real. So what a game. This is fun.
Also a nice close flirt at the bookcase, and that gets us up to 66% off of the green test there. So that is in range for a 3 flirt if we get snugly on a white.
Yeah.
Yellow
So-
book in hand as well. We're just going to go slam this in blue. And Opie now suddenly is looking pretty dang good in this game as long as they can get missions done, which with 1:45 left to play is not a given, but I think they might have an inkling that they're low lit.
Yeah, ooh, look at this bug too. Very nice. And
Oh no,
the
just
pain.
ever so slightly too far away. Not able to get that last percent. It's 99 on the flirt. That's so sad. I'm sad about it.
So we need Pearls to stop moving. We need to get this flirt, and then
Pearls
I
has
wonder-
indeed stopped moving, and we've gotten the flirt, so that's out of the way. Less than a minute on the clock, though.
Okay.
It's gotta be a fingerprint, and it's gotta be a pair of inspects.
Yeah.
Which we can get
Ooh,
done
yeah.
right here and now, it looks like. He's not gonna do it right away.
Maybe we'll go for. Why does Emma have to stand here? Why?
Well,
Get.
he's decided
the
not
end
to
of row.
silence game after all, so it's gonna be the contact instead of that second print, which is no, he's not gonna do the
It's
statue.
difficult. We've decided not to finish
There's not even a print on this.
Oh God. All right, we'll do 6 missions.
Oh, dear.
Whatever.
Oh dear, everything is going so very, very wrong. There's no print here either. And the seduction target has the other statue, but it doesn't matter because Rob takes a shot and
I need to see if this is a center inspector.
I think Opie was going to lose that. Oh my
Okay.
god. Pearls almost completely screwed Opie over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else Seek had done to earn this shot, but I guess maybe finishing flirt in some way. But
Yeah.
there it is.
There it is, indeed. OpiWrites gets on the board, and they do it from the spy side as well. That's pretty big. That is absolutely a way back into this match, but they've got to hold serve from the sniper side of library here. Let's see if they can get it done in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, this game is bananas. Opie gets swept on Ballroom, and then Rob loses a
And
library
then
game.
that game happens. Yeah.
That's hilarious. But I think it was really good to see Opie playing in a very different style. Earning that low light. Rob will have to be on his toes and not take such greedy low lights
Absolutely.
moving forward. Yeah.
So 33% on the first flirt from a very distant green test.
Yep.
I think that this might be like worst flirt in the game range if you didn't hit the green there.
Yep. But Rob is very comfortable with slow playing too, so.
And back into conversation we go, this time nice and snuggly with the seduction target to pick up the second flirt. There's the second flirt. Another green test. This one brings us up to 84%. So That's
Yeah.
quite a good amount of mission progress done on the flirt specifically, but we haven't gotten a whole lot else done as of yet.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting, that we went for this flirt stop talk. It kind of makes flirt into almost a bit of a hard tell. You you go for that very momentary thing that's a big tell, just to hopefully not give OP more information that we're flirting. So.
Well, it's the kind of thing you can absolutely get away with on specifically this venue because,
Yes.
I mean, there's only like a 1 in 3 chance the sniper can even see you at all at any given point in this game.
It's true. Although, here we
There's
go
a
with a
time
light
ad.
time ad. Yeah.
So, back up over 3 minutes we go as we step into conversation with this bust, actually. So, not where I thought we were going.
Well,
Now we drop in to say hi to the double agent.
Banana bread.
a few low lights come off, but all pretty good contact. Oh wow, we're going for real highlights there.
Wow. Fair enough.
OP playing a bit behaviorally here too. I mean, the other conversation has an STA in it, but I guess presuming that this is much more likely to be the real.
Indeed. Into green bookcases we go. Not able to hit that difficult print. Yeah. Clock is not good right now. We've got the contact done. We've got most of the flirt done. We've got a green book in hand, and we've got 2 minutes to play. It's tough.
And we'll finish our flirt, which we definitely needed.
We did indeed. 3 missions left to go. We do have this green book in hand, so if we slam that somewhere, we're down to 2. But we don't have the contact available anymore. We don't have any prints. It's not going to be the easiest to get done.
There's always the call of the inspect swap, but by the time we get to that, we'll be under a minute. Be very suspicious.
We don't have any inspects yet either, so we'd have to do it at center statue and get it all done at once.
There's a slam.
There's the slam. I think that leave might have been on camera, actually, but he was moving enough that he didn't quite get a good look at it. Luckily for Rov.
Yeah, I think OP would have shot if he saw it.
Yeah, absolutely.
With this much already done, knowing that we had a real contact. So yeah, I think we're in a tough spot. I mean, unless we get some more time or we go for a purloin here.
We only have 40 seconds to play. I don't know how Rov is going to be able to do this. Maybe if he takes
Banana bread.
Yep, it's a contact to distract. The bug on the way through. Opie is on top of things. The shot comes off, and he is able to cut that deficit in half.
Yeah. Now we go for the BB split, and then it's certainly going to be a bug swap. But OP on the bug, very nicely shot.
Yeah. Absolutely on top of things. Rolf got 2 real contacts that game, by the way. So that's fun.
Yeah, I mean, it should count for double.
OpiWrites back in the spy side once again versus Rov's sniper. He was able to get one through on the spy side before. Let's see if he can get another to work towards tying this set up in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah. Ooh, cheese alert.
Yeah, it's a
look at that.
purloin off the top of the game, hanging out, just sitting behind a pillar. Fun, 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 fun.
Yep. And if we get a nice long chain here, we might be in a really good spot.
Yeah, we
So
absolutely.
far, so good. Look at this.
Yeah. Still going. Long paths for Toby as well to try to give a bit of time delay in between.
We do not want this offer. No.
Oh my goodness! He takes the drink. That resets the chain, and the list is still there. Now the only way you can really get caught on this if you get a really good look at the fade. And I think it was behind Alice's head.
Yeah.
I think this purloin is completely and utterly clean.
Gosh. Perhaps. I mean, obviously, hair is top suspect right now. Time will tell. We haven't gotten highlight anyway.
That's such a big start from OpiWrites.
Yeah, I think it's a really tough call whether you go for that or not. Because Opie had the option to try to leave to avoid the potential offer. Maybe wanting it though, wanting to take the drink. Because if you get a few more rejects after a drink take like that, it pretty much just would have been absolutely impossible. But here it still does feel pretty clean.
Very, very slow from OpiWrites after all that. I think he knows he's, after showing the hardtail there, he's probably just going to be able to get somebody shot. So it's going to be a fake contact. That's off only 3 lowlights.
Yeah. Maybe daring Rob to take some more lowlights on the side conversation that's empty.
Maybe.
But we'll finally get our flirt started here. It is a white, unfortunately, but our ST will leave to reset the cooldown for us.
Yeah, the ST stepping away right after the flirt is quite nice. And off to the windows goes Opie. Doesn't stay there very long and isn't able to get a flirt off of the bookcase either as the seduction target steps away.
Yeah. It's a kind of risky flirt. I wonder if we'll go for a microphone animation here.
Well, we have a yellow book in hand now as well, so hard to know if we'll try to slam this somewhere or if we're just going to use it as an excuse to flirt again when the seduction target goes back. It looks like we are indeed going to get that done by depositing the yellow book in the green book case. So that's 2 missions complete, both hardtails, and a green time ad to bring the timer back up over 2 minutes. Seduction target takes the briefcase, unfortunately, and OpiWrites had already committed to coming in here. There's a print on this book, though. So that's 1 fingerprint in the pocket.
Yeah, I think that time ad was really nice, especially with the white flirt.
Agreed.
Need some more time.
Into conversation we go. We need to hit a green, and we do hit a green to keep the 3 flirt alive. It's 78% right now, so we've got to be a little bit careful on positioning for the last one, but not too careful.
Yeah.
A little out and in as we step back into conversation. There's that last flirt getting done. So 3 missions in the books, 1 print as well. We've got the transfer done, we've got the purloin done, we've got the flirt done. Contact is still available. Bug still available.
Alright. The ambassador, maybe another print, but we don't have our contact.
It's a very quick leave from that conversation. That was a little bit odd. But in conversation with the double agent we go, and it doesn't matter. Rov pulls the trigger, and OpiWrites, though he may have got swept on the first venue, it looks like he might come right back and sweep the second. All he's got to do is hold from the sniper side.
Yeah, I think it's been kind of interesting. We've seen a couple civ shots from Rob. This one, of course, from the list taker, just being active enough, doing things. So, wow. Unexpected library set.
Yeah, unexpected set all around so far. This has been very, very entertaining. Let's see if Opie can actually answer a sweep with a sweep of his own in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
That'd be bananas.
It really would be.
But, you know, here we are.
Rov not able to settle in for that early flirt. The twin steals their spot. So it's going to be an innocent drink take at the windows to open up the festivities instead.
Taking our time, walking around. Spot opens up next Irish.
There was absolutely room there for a moment, but Rov not quite able to capitalize. Very, very slow start out of Rov this time around. Now is able to get in there to set up for the first flirt, but it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, this may just barely be 49% range. Oh no, it's 50. Okay, very nice.
50 is solid. You can actually
Yeah.
you can actually timer flirt that and still be in range for the 2 flirt. This is good positioning.
Yeah,
Person in between as well. You love to see it.
but then we would be at like 245 and
Yeah.
only have flirt.
Time wise, you can't afford to timer flirt, and the seduction target reminds us of that by stepping away.
So like, go do something else, Rav.
And into the green bookcase we go.
Oh, here's a white
Animation
transfer.
transfer is something you don't usually see. I think OpiWrites had the end of that on camera, but again, when it's just the end of the animation, you don't see that arm go down, you're probably a lot less likely to catch it.
Yeah. Still, looking from like Rav's perspective, that laser lingering probably felt very scary.
It most certainly did, I'm sure.
We will have to see what we do from here.
In conversation with the seduction target once more, you kind of need to hit a 2 flirt here just because of the clock. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 and we don't have a single completion as of yet. We need 5. Does indeed hit the 2 flirt though, so that's the flirt done, and green microfilm in pocket. In conversation with the double agent as well, so we can get another here. Oh no, the conversation implodes though, right as we start taking the contact.
Banana bread.
It's not terrible, but it's not good either. The contact comes off. Minute and 45 to play as we get our second mission. Contact done, seduce done, green microfilm in pocket.
Yeah. Still have 2.5 missions with 130 left though.
It's not ideal. Timer is a lot lower than you'd want it to be. And with Rav idling here, down to 1 minute and 15, this is starting to get beyond the realm of doable.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a time ad, right? No?
It makes sense,
Just
maybe.
hanging out at windows, gonna dare OpiWrite to hold the shot.
Ooh, golf cheese bug.
Oh, the cheesy little bug!
Yeah.
Stops just a little bit late, though. Seen behind that pillar, the shot comes off. OpiWrite's on top of things.
Yeah. Our pillar
Rav?
positioning, yeah, just isn't quite right.
OpiWrite's doubles ballroom gets swept. Rav doubles library gets swept. It's 4-4. People have not been having a good time on their own venues.
How do we have half spy wins so far?
Yeah, this is not what we predicted coming in
This
here.
is what we refer to as entertainment value. Good lord.
Yep. Well, this is Opie's venue, right? So he's
So he's gonna get swept. Is that what you're saying?
Disadvantage.
He's gonna get swept.
It just must be. It has been decreed.
This is going to be a very different couple of games, though. Ballroom and Library are very camper-friendly venues. You can just sort of wait to catch a hardtail and shoot for that. But Pub 3 of 7 doesn't quite work like that. This is a weird one to be sure. 2 minutes and 30 on the clock. Let's get this thing underway with Rov on the sniper and Opie on the spy. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
We do get a white flirt, unfortunately.
Very early, though, and at a window, so... That is... Obviously, you'd like to have it be green, but getting one that early on in the game is very nice.
Yeah. We'll just have to see how each of them sort of flexes their camper muscles at each other. How well they're going to be camping and tracking these flirts.
And OpiWrites slows right on down after getting that first flirt. Might be looking to try to frame their seduction target after seeing them go to statues there.
He is not kind enough to join us. We're trying to trying to Jedi mind trick him in here with a series of shakes and nods, but it doesn't happen.
And seeing them go out to the far conversation is
Banana bread.
far from ideal. Fake contact looks real, unfortunately, as well. So that's also not ideal.
Yeah, this is a tragedy right here. We're going for the direct purloin.
Oh my. We are going for the direct purloin, so we're going to lean into that 50-50 a little bit.
Yeah, that's a frame on Alice.
Little bit of a catch on the way into conversation here. Not the kind of thing you want to have happen when the party's down to 2.
Banana bread.
Yeah.
There's another fake contact. This one actually is not in conversation with the suspected double agent. Alice, however, was.
Yeah, although I think it was the same STA. Like I think they didn't move. So
Doesn't
effectively,
look like
unfortunately.
Rob's willing to pull the trigger as of yet. Opie did a pretty reasonable frame job.
Really does not like this talk from Alice, considering whether to shoot, but doesn't. Holds?
Yeah, is able to hold that shot. So a very nice sniper play for please tell me it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again, is it?
It's we we will have to see. I mean, I think this is a different sort of our first time out, but of course on pub sometimes that's your best play by far, and I think it was close. Like Rob really considered this shot, but
it was a good shot to consider as well. No one would have been able to blame him had he actually taken it, but
yeah,
man, that was a very good hold. And OpiWrites 10 games in has a chance on the sniper side of pub to win the first game on a venue that was actually picked by that person. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. A little bit of an awkward start for Rov. Just finds themselves at the window inside the pub. Is going to take a very early statue visit, actually.
yeah. And sometimes that's the play, you just go for it and do a bland mission complete.
It's a green swap. It's a green
my gosh.
swap. Oh my god. Ermagerd. Ah.
Do we want to go for a bug here too? Gosh.
It's
Just try
a,
that.
it's a highlight. Who's going for it? Ha! All right. It's going to be a difficult print. There's the swap coming off.
Oh, was the fade seen?
I don't think the fade was seen, no.
Oh, jeez.
Did get the print off this briefcase.
Alright.
This is a very determined return. I don't think Roth has been in a conversation yet. There's been no opportunity for a flirt. It's gonna have to be... It's gonna pretty much have to be a print if he's gonna get this done. 1 minute to play. I don't know if you can get away with an inspect and a print.
This is kind of weird. Opie is guarding for a bug, even though a swap has happened. Is it possible he missed the swap?
I mean, it's possible.
Banana bread.
Fake contact looks real. Where have we seen
Yeah,
it
no,
before?
okay.
Opie takes the shot, wins a game on their own venue. It has actually happened.
I should have believed.
We're tied at 5.
Nicely done.
Onward to gallery next. We're going to have Rolf and the Sniper first versus Opie's Spy. This is a venue with some very long walking paths, lots of interesting dynamic cover. We'll see what Opie is able to do with it in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Alright, going for our early flirt. It's a green.
That's a very nice early flirt. 51% at a painting is very nice to see. And all the way out front we go. Nothing really for us out here other than a time ad, but a time ad will be taken. It's a white test, which is definitely not what you want to see, but it's certainly doable.
Yeah, I think Rob has been zoomed in this whole time. We'll see if there's much reaction to the time ad when it's noticed. Of course, 4 minutes. There should not be that much time on the clock right now. But
There should not be that much time on the clock on this venue.
no. But
Bug attempt. Oh, it got a little bit caught up on the way through. Wound
And
up
there's the
going
highlight for it.
inside, and that killed the bug. Got
That's killed the
highlight
bug.
for it too. I think that might have lost this for Opie. Much as
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
it's a scary situation. We're looking for this contact right now.
Opie knows they're in trouble. That bug was a problem, and Opie is well aware of the fact.
Yeah, would Salmon like to join us? Ooh.
Yes, indeed they would.
Yeah. All
That's very
right.
nice. Unfortunately, not able to get the full capitalization with the 2 flirt, but 85% is nothing to sneeze at. There's the contact getting done. 5, 6, maybe 7 low lights. Looks like it's just going to be 6. Nope, there's a 7. That's a
There's a lot.
lot. That's a lot.
That was a lot.
It's a lot.
We do still have a lot of time though.
That is
2:30.
true. Oh, unfortunately, not quite able to get the timer flirt though. Section target steps away.
Yeah, there's our cooldown. Even on gallery though, it's not the end of the world. We have a lot of time to find a flirt anywhere. Oh,
It's
ooh,
very true.
yeah.
Double Agent bounces Salmon into our conversation.
Okay, we take that. That's very
We
nice.
absolutely take that. So that's the flirt done. Contact done, flirt done. No other progress as of yet. Still 1:50 on the clock.
Yeah. Now the tricky thing in this set, and the really probably aggravating thing for OpiWrites playing against Ralph Sniper, is that Ralph has shown time and time again that he is very willing to shoot for late inspect finish. Um,
Yeah, that is
and
very true.
so it feels terrible to consider going for that.
I don't
Sure.
think you do on this venue.
Yeah.
You haven't been to statues yet. Well, no, OpiWrites is going to go.
Is there a fingerprint here? Yes.
There
Okay.
is indeed a print here. There's the
Nice
swap.
swap!
He swaps it. He just did it. He just pressed the swap button. That's a shot coming off. Rov. We kind of expected they would win this game. That was a little bit closer than I thought it would be. 4 seconds. But the shot does indeed come off, and Rov is able to get that game done.
Yeah, Rob thinks it over for a minute. Nobody else has been to that statue anytime recently, though. But it's an interesting sort of play, going for a swap on a fingerprintable statue. You know, maybe you end up in a
It's
situation where
bold. I
where
suspect
somebody
they were kind of
fingerprint. Yeah.
banking on a green test there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But
Even then, there's a good chance it wouldn't have worked out. Rov now stepping into the spy side, up by 1 game over OpiWrites in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
it does make you wonder if things had gone a little differently. If we had landed that bug, didn't seem like we were getting shots from the bug itself. Nice cheese.
I generally refer to that little maneuver as a walking flirt. A close 51% is very nice, too.
Yeah, maybe we'll just go right back and try to get it all done.
Yeah, absolutely. Right back into the same spot we go. It's another
There it is.
green test, and the flirt is done 30 seconds in.
Yeah, and that opens up the opportunity to do a super fast rush, and Rob might be thinking to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Goes in for some
the
inspect.
statues we go to get a pair of inspects. The ambassador drops in to say hi.
This is
Don't really have any cover, unfortunately.
yeah, assuredly not a good bug.
Yeah.
So we will instead. I wonder if we'd go for a purloin inspect swap.
do indeed. It's
Here
a
it is.
green test on the purloin. Out to
I'm
the
big on
front
this
side of the
rush.
statues we go for the inspect swap, I can only imagine. Well, maybe we're not going to be too hasty on the swap because we are getting some reject chain here.
Yeah, there's a fingerprint here too.
There's the inspect done. There's the purloin coming off. Did not take the swap. Purloin is done. 2 minutes and 30 to play.
Yeah, we're just going for this
Into the
fingerprint.
green bookcase.
And against Opie, not being a highlight.
That's just a print.
Yeah.
That's mission countdown. Rov
Yeah.
might be retaking the lead here. Opie, no reaction at all. That is a huge rush coming out of Rob. It's 5-7.
Yeah, it's the kind of game Opie would look at the replay and say, "Hey, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's like my play." It's just this crazy fast rush, and yeah, Rob wins it.
Opie will just like be looking at the timer going, wait, what happened? That's big. That's big for Rov. Up by 2, heading into high rise. Starting things off from the sniper side against Opie's spy on 3 of 5. No print, no swap, no transfer. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. So we've got Bug, Contact, Inspect, Seduce, and Purloin as the missions available.
You know, pretty classic setup, I'd say. Get an early flirt and bail.
Early flirt and bail seems like a bit of a theme with these two. Back in we go. At a bit of a greater distance this time. 42% on the first flirt, so we know we don't have to pay too much attention to positioning for the next few.
Yeah, can't too green. I think much better off. Hopefully not being credited for finishing flirt if we can avoid it.
Green on the second brings us up to 68%. So a close white or a green from most places will finish that up in 3. I really like on this venue layout in particular, standing farther away from your seduction target to try to hit some greens and not be credited for, not be paired rather for the flirt.
Yeah, so we'll continue waiting. Pearls does come back in range, I think, if we hit a green. So
But not in range for a white. It doesn't matter. It's all greens all day long for OpiWrites. The flirt is done in 3. Ambassador
it's gotta
here
be.
to say hi as well, but a little bit too exposed to take the bug on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be tempting to consider a
Banana bread.
contact bug. We opt against it though.
Well, there's the contact. No bug to be seen, though. Still a minute and 20 left. The shot comes off, and Opie gets the win.
Let's see. What exactly happened here? Was it a
Yeah, I'm not
Time
sure.
of chaos bug credit? What is? I'm trying to figure out what it is. Um. Oh, I mean, Parker kind of joins close by. I don't know. Maybe there's a potential for a bug credit, or maybe it's just the timing of it felt suspicious in some way.
It could well be. I wasn't paying enough attention. I know she had a white contact, but that's certainly not enough to take a shot for. Either way, OpiWrites on the sniper side has a chance to draw this level once more in 3, 2, 1, playing it. What a wild set this has been.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Ambassador. Yeah, escape seems like probably the right play there. Again, same layout as before, no swap, no transfer, no prints.
Yeah, we will bide our time here.
In conversation with the double agent, just sort of waiting for people to file into conversations. Seduction target drops into, never mind, they went to the other one. It looked like they were going to say hi, but
We will continue not doing very much.
you've got time on this venue to idle a bit. Now, so we're going to drop in to say hi to the seduction target rather than the other way around. Not super close, but certainly close enough to get some good progress. It's a green test for 38%.
We decide to leave. We go for this obligated case and redirect. All good.
Takes a highlight
highlight,
for it,
though.
interestingly.
Something like that.
Back into
Something there.
conversation we go, this time a little bit more snugly with our seduction target. Really waiting for the etiquette to line up for them for this talk. It's a white test up to 72 at this point. There's a shot for center statue.
Yeah.
So that's going to give Rov a couple of match points.
I'm guessing there must have been some bug credit again because there was no contact there. Oh, is it this twin? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, I think there was some bug credit in the middle there. So that's too bad.
Too bad indeed. That is going to put Rov on 8. 2 match points as we go into Terrace. I believe this is for promotion into Diamond, too.
I think this is Platinum 1.
Very, very exciting. Rov might be stepping into the very highest tier of competitive SpyParty if they can find one of these 2 Terrace wins. OpiWrites at this point is fighting for overtime. Let's see what happens as Rob steps into the sniper side against Opie's Spy in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Emergency Smallman button.
The emergency Smallman button.
It's here, you know? I mean, it sometimes what you need is that bug in the conversation.
Absolutely. This is certainly not the greatest venue for it, but there aren't that many venues that are bad for Smallman.
Yeah. And it is, unfortunately, the venue we have. So,
Indeed.
27% flirt, but a flirt that, unfortunately, is also going to look kind of suspicious. We're pretty close to a lot of characters.
We are indeed. In conversation with the double agent, but not enough people in conversations, period, to think about taking it. Double agent steps away, so not even able to keep it on deck.
We're just waiting it out.
Second flirt comes off, this one green, but from a great distance, brings us up to 55%. Double Agent is back in conversation with us, and now a bunch of other people are as well, so the contact comes off. Not a single low light to be found.
Very nicely done. Our ST is also doing things.
Out we go to the bar to pick up a delegate.
Oh,
no, that's not a delegate.
Yeah.
That's just a
We're framing
straight
for Kane.
purloin.
Yeah.
And a
that's
shot
a shot.
to go with it. So Rov is getting it done on Terrace, finds his way to 9, and advances in to the highest tier of competitive SpyParty.
Yeah, what a cool set. That was very fun to see.
That was wild.
Yeah, congratulations to Rov. I think a well-fought set. Both these players would have made a really big splash in Diamond, I'm sure, but this time it'll be Rov.
That was way more Spy wins than I was expecting.
I think anyone was expecting.
More than one.
More than, yes, many more than one.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if there were 0 Spy wins.
Yeah, no. I mean, well, there's got to be one eventually, right?
Well, no, it could be. It could technically go all the way to.
Yeah, that's true. You could go to just overtime.
Go to sudden death and no Spy wins and just win on missions.
Sudden death M equals P. Yes, it's true.
Like, that wouldn't be the most fun set of all time, but it could happen.
Yeah.
Maybe it will happen next round. Once Diamond gets going. Which
oh man, I'm so excited to watch the Diamond matches. That's going to be such a treat.
Yeah. Actually, who's even in a Diamond this season? Oh yeah, Lazy Bear. Looks like Ryu, Slappy. Damn. That's gonna
be big boys.
Yep.
And Rov now.
Yeah, I was gonna say big boys and Rov.
It's gonna be so good.
Yep. Good luck, everybody in Diamond.
That is true.
All right. Well, anyway, I guess with that, SCL is done for. I guess we'll, a week or two. Give everybody some time to recover from that. But I guess we got Summer Cup going on, right?
We do indeed.
Round of 16, I think, is started.
Yeah, got plenty of round of 16 matches. Got plenty of Megalodon Motel casts, I'm sure. Igor's been doing highlights every week, so a lot of fun things to watch while SCL cools off for a moment. from a really exciting set here.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Thank you, Tobo and Grash. That was fun.
It absolutely was.
And thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back. I don't know. Eventually.
Thank you, Cletus.
Yep. See ya.
Take care, everybody.
Have a great night.